I'll just start off by saying, isn't college baseball great, right? Game one of the season, it certainly took everything that we had, and that's a credit to Hofstra. They got a really good ball club. Lineup-wise, they're very, very experienced. Okay, they return a lot of players and have some really good talent offensively. I was just proud of our guys. The early half of the game offensively, I don't think we had a great approach. We had a lot of guys around the ball, and about in the middle of the game, we started to make a nice adjustment. How about our freshman four-hole hitter, Henry Ford, that two-strike, 2 RBI, single up the middle. Him and Becker, 2 freshmen in the lineup, both did a nice job. And, certainly I know Jack O'Connor's capable of pitching better than he did. But I was just proud of our guys. We hung in there and found a way to win late. And Aiden Teal looked great at the end of the ball game and did the job. So, it's going to take everything that we have to win another game against these guys, and we'll get that opportunity tomorrow.
On a day when the pitchers had some rough moments,
yeah,
for Aiden to come in and get those last 2 batters and kind of,
yeah,
how big was that?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, it wasn't clean from a pitching standpoint. Certainly, we had 3 errors on the board, and they were all from pickoff plays. I don't know that I've ever seen that in a game that I've coached. But it was huge. We've got a lot of confidence in Aiden Teal. He's earned that role in the preseason, and he's got a really good arm. He's got guts, and he's a competitor. So that was what we needed. We needed somebody to step up and finish the game for us, and he did a terrific job.
I was going to say his first college experience post Tommy Johnson.
Yeah. How about that? The last 2 guys that we have in the game in the 9th inning, it's their first experience in Division I baseball. Blake Barker was a non-D1 transfer, and then Aiden Teal, although he was in the dugout all year last year, that was his first outs in college baseball. But that doesn't matter to him. He's a competitor, and pretty cool to see a lot of new guys get their opportunities and come out with the win. And what a great crowd on opening day. I think I heard the 2nd largest opening day crowd ever, with pretty average weather. So that was great. It's awesome to be back in this stadium. This is where we finished last year before we went to Omaha, and so it was great to open up here at home, and looking forward to tomorrow.
You mentioned Henry too, and just kind of what he did today in the 4-hole.
Yeah.
Big moments, big hits.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people might wonder, you put a freshman true first year in the 4-hole, but he's earned that. He's earned it because he's got a great approach. He's a talented player, but he has a very mature understanding of what he needs to do to be successful, and certainly that showed true today for sure.
What about the approach there in the 8th inning? Your guys that played some long at bats. Before they pitched.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit it was, they weren't throwing as many strikes as they threw early in the ball game. The guy that started the game for them was their closer last year. And, when you close and then you become a starter, how challenging it is. And so he pitched like a closer in a start, and tip your cap to him. He did a great job, and just proud of our guys that we found a way. And then certainly that 8th inning was huge for us.
Palmer had been 4 for 4 when Blake got him. He's a pretty tough out.
He is. Well, I watched plenty of video on Palmer coming into this series, and he had a terrific freshman year last year. A ton of stolen bases, hit for a really high average, and he's a really good player that plays with a lot of moxie. And so, we're gonna have to earn it to get that guy out the rest of this weekend.
And what about Griff O'Farrell getting the season off to a good start?
Yeah, wasn't that great? Obviously, the single season hits leader last year, O'Farrell, and he gets a pitch and leads off the game with a home run. Certainly that was awesome. Great for him. And, we needed to punch back after they got one off us in the first.
Get away? Is there more power there this year?
Oh, I think so. He's physically stronger. When he stays in the middle of the field, he's pretty good. Sometimes he gets out of himself a little bit and gets around the ball a little bit, but that was a terrific swing, a great approach, and he's just that's what a year does for you. He's physically stronger, and so you're going to see a little bit more of that.